Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. And what we are going to learn today is how to track a budget. You can create your own budget or you can have a business budget and you track the budget to see if you are moving in accordance to. So let's begin by creating a very simple template. So this is how we go by it. We have the first two merged and center. So at the home button under the alignment group, you can see merge and center. You merge them. You have the second. You merge this. You highlight this. You merge. We are going to fill them with some details. You merge. Okay, so what we have over here is income. Then we have fixed expenses also here. Then we have variable expenses also here. And the last one we have savings over here. Now you have to arrange them in a very nice way. So this we can see it should be here, then center, then fixed expenses. You can open up, you wrap text in this way, then you put them in the center. This you wrap the text, you put them in the center. Then the savings, you can just put it in the center, straightforward. Okay, when you are done, let's fill in the top row with some details too. So we have category, we have monthly budget, we have actual budget, and the last one is the difference. So the monthly budget, is the budget that we are coming to write for the next month, and then the actual budget is going to be what we've been spending so far, and the difference is going to deduct the actual budget from the monthly budget, and the difference, the results that we are going to get, is going to tell us whether we are spending according to our budget or not. So if the difference is 0, meaning we've been able to consume the actual amount that we want to spend in our monthly budget. When we get a negative number, then meaning we've spent more than what we budgeted for. So you can customize your template any type of design that you want, just to make it a bit attractive. So we have this, then I can choose any color for this. Okay, now we are going to fill in some categories, then we get some numbers for our budget too. So this is what we have for our categories and also our monthly budget. So this is the amount of money we've budgeted for, amount of money we are supposed to spend during that month. Okay, then for the actual budget, we are just going to estimate any value for it as the amount we spent now. So these are values of our category and also the monthly budget, the amount that we've estimated for the next month to spend. Now I have salary and other income here. There should be a total income over here. So we use the formula equal to sum this colon this, then enter. You have the total sum over here. Then this place too, you have equal to sum brackets. From here to here, you can highlight them. Then enter. You have our value over there. Then we go to this. We have equal to sum. So we highlight from groceries to gas, then enter. Then total savings, we have equal to sum. We highlight this one too, so enter. Now total expenses is going to be our expenses here. So total fixed expenses plus total variable expenses plus total savings. Okay, so I have equal to sum brackets. Then I select individual cells. Before you can select individual cells, you have to hold down the control key. So control, then 1, 2 and 3. So enter. Here we have our total expenses over here. Okay, now because these summations have been made, we want it to automatically sum the actual budget and also the difference, so everything moves in line with it. So what we have to do over here is to hold the fill handle over here, then we drag it to the difference. So it's at sum the total over here to get 0. So total expenses, you hold down the fill handle, then you drag across. The total variables expenses, you hold down the fill handle, then you drag across. Then the total savings, you hold the fill handle, you drag across. And finally total expenses, you hold the fill handle, then you drag across. Okay, so this is what we do. We are going to enter any actual budget, meaning the amount we've spent now, just to get to know how we are going to track our budget if we are spending according to. So we have 3,500. We are assuming we've spent 3,500. We are assuming 400 over here. So you see, it has automatically summed them to tell us the total amount of income we've spent, which is 3,900, and our monthly budget was 4,500. Okay, so rent, maybe we've paid everything. Utilities, we've consumed 100. Then internet too, we've consumed everything. Then automatically sums it over here. Then groceries, we bought everything. Then entertainment 100. Then the gas 50. Then emergency fund like 500 everything, and retirement savings 400. Okay, so the calculation and everything, the summation has been done over here. Okay, now how do we get to know the difference? The difference is going to determine the amount that you are left to spend. So if I'm deducting the 3,500, which is the actual budget for salary, from the monthly budget from salary, then that is what is called the difference. So what we are left to spend. So we are going to input this formula here, equal to C2 minus D2, then enter. So 500. So me in our budget, we are left with an amount of 500 to spend. Now we want to copy this formula over here, over the empty spaces over here. So what we are going to do now is we are going to hold down the fill handle and drag it down, because we want what we applied over here should be applied to any of them. So you hold the fill handle here, then you drag it down to this place. Okay, now this is what we have. Now 100, it means we are left with an amount of 100 to spend or to get any more, because our budget was 500. Now let's try and make it very nice way by using something we call conditional formatting. When we spend more what we've budgeted for, let that cell highlight red. How do we do that? When what we spent is equal to what we've budgeted for, we should let that cell highlight green. So this is how we are going to execute that function. So we select this space, then on the home tab in the styles group, you select conditional formatting. Now you choose new rows. Okay, then you are going to use a formula to determine which cells to format. Then you enter your own rules over here by saying equal to. Every formula should start with an equal to. So equal to cell D2, which is the actual budget. D2 it's greater than C2, which means that if our actual budget exceeds our monthly budget, which is going to give us a negative number at the difference, it should highlight red. So you come here, you select format, then you choose fill, you choose the color red. Okay, then click on OK. So it's going to highlight red. So okay, after when it's done, because this actual budget is lower than our monthly budget, that's the reason why it has not highlighted red. So let's try and change this figure to a number higher than our monthly budget. So we spent 5,000 doing that salary. So we spent 5,000. You see the difference here has been highlighted red. Now we want this to apply to everything over here. Holding down the fill handle, then we drag it down. Okay, so you see it has made our total income greater than our monthly budget. We've exceeded the amount we are supposed to spend, and that's the balance giving us over here as minus 900. Yes, so it's going to be, so let's try and change some of the figures over here in our actual budget to make it exceed what we spent. So let me see this, the gas we filled 300. So you see it has changed to negative 200, meaning we've exceeded our budget of minus 200. So these red cells are going to indicate them very fast for you. In order for you not to go through them one after the other to check those who've exceeded the budget, these red cells are going to just indicate them for you. And when we reach our target or the amount that we budgeted for, if we spend to that place, let it also highlight green. How do we do this? We select a cell. So let's choose conditional formatting from the styles group. Then we choose new rule. Then we have used the formula to determine which cells to format. Okay, now we input our rule here to be equal to D3 should be equal to C3. So what we mean over here is that when our actual budget, that is the amount that we've been spending, it's equal to our monthly budget, what we've budgeted for the month. When it's equal to, I should highlight green. That is the difference. That is the difference cell. So click on format, then select the green, then you choose OK, then finally OK. So it has been applied to this place, but because our budget of 400 is not equal to a monthly budget of 500, it's not green. So hold down the fill handle and drag it down here. So you can see from here our rent of 1,005 is equal to the 1,005 over here, meaning we've reached our monthly budget. That's the reason why this place has been highlighted green. We have our internet 50-50 green, 500 green, then 500 green. So meaning when we reach our monthly budget, the difference is going to highlight green. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video for more knowledge on Excel.